Galera, gravador na área,
Keep detaining
voltando
my
aí a
cargo.
gravar lá vídeos aí pra vocês aí.
Don't think you can staying on the scene.
Aren't you the guest from the Astro?
They're in trouble?
Começando uma
No, it's me.
rotina
Looks like you've met this. I was sent here to deal with the IPC protests in Mishikwe.
And this is so you.
Like I wanted.
What do you mean by
Then why did you listen here? Even if there are
but?
I understand.
In most cases,
Biologic.
I'm afraid we'll need to.
The Alliance is regular.
Oh, really?
This mistress. I heard how you helped.
What are you guys whispering?
E vou começar aí, fechando essa continha aí. Ainda vou ver aí os personagens ainda que eu vou colocar nessa conta. Essa conta aqui eu tenho a minha terceira conta. Aqui eu tenho o personagem mais forte, o Aventurini. Estou com aqui. Eles estão no level 28, aqui 3 de parlamento. Vamos juntar os capos aí. E pegar todas as migalhas que tem pelo chão. Eu quero ir atrás da Feixao e da Mob nessa conta. Vou deixar uma conta aí já com o time para poder fazer o mock. Então vamos lá. Tem uma missãozinha aqui, né, para poder liberar aí a.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article.
Vamos lá aqui. Jogo de palavras aqui com o Scott. Puxa saco da CPI. Vamos lá.
Hey everyone! Meet my old friend Scott. He's
Stop it! Let's focus on the business at hand.
Oh, you're amazing. Can you teach me?
Just forget it. Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property.
don't underestimate Cienjo technology. Even if
Yeah, go ahead and brag about their skills. After all, but I'm different. I'm an IPC member. Besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to...
according to the principle of territoriality, since you're
Indeed. According to Article 27 of the CN.
Huh? My synesthesia beacon must not be working.
Simply put, if you insist on hindering the inspection.
Confiscate it? How can you see and...
If this were pure point, an incoming cargo posed as.
That's true. We both need to follow the regulations, because...
everyone has their own set of rules. Now,
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Skenjo, but if I violate the IPC regulations, I'll be in deep trouble when I get... Well, you guys sure know how to argue your case. Fine.
So, Mr.
Well,
Yeah, you've got some insight.
allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lingsha.
Could she be?
Yeah, she's the new cauldron master.
É isso
I
aí,
received a
galera.
report from the Artisanship
Passamos a parte
Commission
da
about
missão.
cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission.
Vamos
I
seguir
had
viagem,
nothing better
fazer
to.
missões mais novas,
It's
que é pra
fine, Mr. Scott.
ganhar mais
If you really
recompensa,
don't want your
recompensa
cargo to be
menores.
inspected,
Vamos acabar essa
It
recompensa, fazer as
doesn't
missões
matter?
atrasadas
How can you say
do
that?
jogo com menores recompensas.
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden?
yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to
Olha lá,
keep.
temos 5
Like I
dias,
said,
5,
we
4
won't
dias
inspect
até a
them.
atualização. Vou pegar firme nessa conta aqui. Vou ver quantas viagens eu consigo para poder fazer as invocações e voltar no vídeo para vocês.
Well,
Está
that our ship
zerado.
will leave in a...
Your ship can leave when.
Esse de arma também está zerado.
According to the import, since we can't determine, normally it'll only take.
Only?
Why so surprised? You're still young.
É, quem puder ajudar
Typical of a
aí,
long
galera.
life species. Your words are
Segue
dripping
o
with
canal aí, não custa
sarcasm.
nada.
While you may
Curte, compartilha aí para
Sure
ver.
thing, Mr. Scott.
Vai dando
You
dicas
seem
aí.
pretty.
Dicas boas aí para poder ajudar, para poder
Step
melhorar
aside,
totalmente
guys.
a conta.
let them do the inspection. Come on, we're already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if
Quem quiser
needed,
que eu faça
I can
vídeo
always
também das
grovel before
contas
the Intelligentsia Guild
mais
later.
antigas,
I'm
né?
just using my
A
head for...
primeira e minha conta secundária. Deixa aí no comentário aí.
Well, honestly,
Canal
You're
aí.
still as annoying.
Poder ajudar o canal aí, mostrar a força aí.
Is really
O
something
honkai está
else.
rail, tá muito bom o jogo. Agora da Feixao.
Is this the IPC product?
Personagens por aí.
listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off. Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourselves.
Essa eu vou falar dele na vida da Funda é voadora.
Spend freely. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before? Hedge your bets. It's on me. It's better to make time.
In the mood for another beating?
No dirty tricks. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'm asking questions. SAS, knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
I hit the mark.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the...
I had no idea.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the...
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is... I can't even tell if it's ingenium or biological in nature.
The core of this device is what they call wetware.
I'll take some samples.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison... No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lord according to our rules. All prisoners and weapons involving dangerous... As for you, Mr... I had a feeling.
I should thank you for. I thought the General's retainer. Yeah. Thanks. As for you, it's still early. And you three are coming too. All these years, the tide's coming.
Your Lofune.
Yes, it's.
The view here.
Oh, really?
Even if it's impressive.
Well, in my humble opinion. My bad. Well,
What would you like to
I was like, honestly.
Well, the Vidyadhara and.
I may not know.
I see. Thank you for your valuable insights. While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the ambrosial arbor, just like how the Cloud Knights can our Xianzhou 30 years ago. My mentor, unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking. And guess who arbitrated the case?
What?
You heard it right. Alas, why is your face? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, Lingsha, you're back. I've been waiting. Yunli, why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well,
What? You stole my sword.
I see. Let's. Why?
Of course not.
Now that I.
Do you really?
You know the Cloud.
Fine. You.
But which...
Between. It is my first day.
Well,
I didn't mean it in. I've received report.
it's the Cloud Knights.
Oh, it's so heartwarming. Are you all ready? Ever since the if you want to contact
Lingsha. That's really thoughtful.
So, are you Let me say it again. Be careful when you draw your sword.
Can we? How many can you block? The blade and fire!
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to a sword to actually have some skill.
Strike the fire!
Whoa! You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
Blade and fire!
Answer me. 0 points.
Watch your head. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Strike the fire!
Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Spend freely.
0 points.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
Failed.
Bladed flight! Swords descend! Impressive! Strike with heart!
Watch your head.
Answer me. 0 points.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Bladed flight!
Test. Failed.
I win! Why don't you just consider yourself all you did?
If you think
Well fought, my young friend. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength.
who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby. I thought I'd seen... However, I have a small suggestion for you. Why don't you settle this dispute fair and square in the War Dances ring? That way, you can resolve your differences with a proper duel and put your grudges behind you.
Grudges? No, not at all.
Sparring? You summoned your flying swords and she swung...
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Feixao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Face the Merlin's Claw?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Sanzhou Law Fu, too.
Of course.
Great General. Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Law Fu, so I came up with a humble nickname for myself. The Lacking General. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals. Sounds much better, right?
Yeah. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Feixao for her guidance and... here's your sword.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Feixao. Oh, by the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the seat of divine foresight for a chat with General Jingyuan. I I think there's more to those personal grudges.
Thanks for stepping in, General Feixao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked.
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, you'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the Seat of Divine Foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll... Back already? You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours.
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince
But... I know you're going...
But the influx of people attending
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters...
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm just a military healer. And now all of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage?
My work doesn't lend itself to...
Just stop whining. Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That includes the overall bearing of the Cloud Knight.
The might of an army dwells not within its pawns, but within the force of it.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your...
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes?
Well, the healer lady couldn't do anything about my condition.
So not even the famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise.
Well, life and death, Zhao Chou. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a plan as long as I can fulfill that deep-seated... You asked if I viewed General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real...
Enjoy some tasty food.
Jeez.
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend.
Hey! I mean, when you...
Mine.
You think so too, right?
I agree. General,
Thanks for the kind word. I've had my fair...
don't underestimate yourself.
I see.
I bet it's about...
I really don't want to get caught up.
Galera, manga vai na segunda parte do vídeo. Eu gravo no celular, então não tem como muito tempo para gravando. Também eu quero fazer um vídeo muito longo, só para vocês terem noção mais ou menos aí quando eu conseguir deixar isso aí para poder conseguir a evocação aí dos dois personagens que eu quero, que é a Robin e a Feixao. Mas fica na próxima aí. Continue aí compartilhando, segue a gente aí no canal para fortalecer o canal, para poder o canal trazer mais pessoas. Estão começando o jogo agora também. Precisando de dicas aí, ou ver também, tirar dúvida, ver o que tem que fazer na conta. Valeu, galera.